Yeah, it is now.
Okay. It's fucking nasty! Here at the buddy race, getting ready to start here. We're doing some hops backwards. As you can see, it's pouring down rain. The start here is just getting slicker than all hell. And I almost wiped out right there. Got my cousin Brian holding the bike and my buddy for today. Going off the start here, sipped in the second, and the bike's just basically going nowhere. And it was crazy too, a lot of the turns in this, they were holding dust underneath the mud, so you'd go out and hit a turn and it just dusted me shit. Look how nasty this is on this start. This is just disgusting. Just keep watching this stuff.
Oh my God!
So my cousin and I, we each did 2 laps. I did the start here, did 2 laps, and then let my cousin go out. And as soon as I came in, I told him, I was like, I'm done. You can do as many laps as you want. I'm not going back out there. But it was a super fun race. Seemed like I rode better once I got my momentum up and going and just had good attack position, just keeping my weight centered. You know, just letting the front end do it at once, just trying to steer with the rear. And as long as you were staying on these outside turns, just like kind of going straight in the straightaways and letting your bike hit these berms, you're pretty much good. It's whenever you get caught up in the bottlenecks, you'll see my second lap, whenever I go under there, it gets pretty nasty. Greensboro is definitely one of my top favorite race locations for doing hare scrambles. It's always been a fun track coming here, and this is honestly it's the first time I've ever raced this race with it being just a complete washout. I don't even think it's ever rained here whenever I've been here before. It's been cold and dry and always dusty and stuff, and that's what I was expecting, especially watching, seeing videos from the quad Saturday, and then coming in Sunday. It was misty, a little bit of rain, nothing bad, and if it would have stayed like that, it would have been perfect conditions today. But, right before the adults go out, it just starts pouring down rain, and you got dudes everywhere, fucking can't even go through the course without getting messed up. loses his front end or something right there. I don't know if his front end grabbed the side of the rut or something, but definitely been there before, and it's not fun. Coming through here, I try to go around this guy, but bike just wants to go in the rut, so I'm like, whatever, I'll let these people pass. And then it sucks going from the stop in this mud. And then this guy roosts me, I get shit on the lens, and then I go a little bit, and then I'll swap it to whenever I try to wipe the GoPro, you'll just see it just doesn't work out too well. Like, it's just nasty. And then, funny enough, if you wait, rain will just clean the lens. So like that right there was probably like, I think it was like 5 minutes maybe. I just skipped ahead because the rain would just clean the lens off for me. But yeah, it was definitely wet and muddy to say the least for this event. Dogging it up this hill. I think I was in second gear here. I didn't want too much tire spin because my rear tire is toast. I should have replaced it like 2 weeks ago. I've been descending it. And if I got too much tire spin, it would just like slide out on me. So I was like, if I can just keep it steady and nice, hopefully I won't fall. And that was my goal. Guy just nicks my front tire, puts my left handguard into that tree, and just roosts me. And my seat got so covered in mud, my butt was all over the place, and I was like, gosh, right here. I'm like, oh, trying to get up on my seat and, get able to stand up or something. I was all over the place. So definitely need at least a new seat cover, because these 24 Yamahas, their seats they just want to dig between the cheeks, and it is not fun, to say the least. I stopped right here. This is when I had to take my goggles off. They're the forest ones that carry roll-off system. I love them, but they just got so much water in them and underneath the roll-off system to where, like, only my right eye was able to focus on the trail, and my left eye was, like, just hurting because it couldn't focus on anything because there was mud in it and water. And then once I took them off, I was finally able to get more of a flow going, even though my eyes got pelted with mud. And I hate taking the goggles off. I never recommend it, but some circumstances you have to. You just really gotta watch for roost and sticks and shit like that. You just gotta be very cautious of your looking sockets.
Got it, buddy? That was fucking sketch.
I thought for sure I was going over that hillside there. My bike stalled. I was engine braking just fine, like barely tapping the rear brake and feathering the front, just keeping a nice momentum going down it, and locked my rear tire up and just started sliding. But this is going into the end of the first lap, onto the second, and you just see how messed up my GoPro is right now. It's covered in mud. But I think I skip up ahead here to where I got stuck on the first hill and then the second hill. You can see in a second.
Oh, fuck! Oh my god! What the fuck?
fine, and then I don't know what happened. I think I nicked that tree or something, and then this is just so bad here. I'm gonna let you just watch this, and this was bad. Forward. I was probably there for another 5, maybe 10 minutes most, and I'll finally make it up this time. And right here, I go push, and I slip, and I slide like 5-10 feet back from my bike, and I'm like, God, please don't let me slide all the way down this damn hill. Thankfully, I didn't. I'm able to get the bike up and just barely get it over. Dude, that for some reason that just beat my ass. Coming down this hill right after that other hill, I'm like, oh God, dude, got a bunch of people down here.
Oh my God! Yeah, right? What the fuck? Little split.
The sliding backwards always just gets me, and it was right in that, like, you can see the freaking like stream coming down. It's almost a full-size creek just coming down the middle of the trail.
Oh my God.
I'm like, geez, oh man. finally get up that hill. I park up next to this kid, and we just hang out for a minute. He goes off and
Oh my God.
finishes.
my God.
I finished off the second lap, and that was the end of it.
Oh my God.
We got like 10th place or something like that. I don't
I'm
know,
done.
but it was an awesome race. Thanks NECXC. Brian, thank you for doing this race with me, and see you guys in the next one.